Dear students, hello and welcome you all in the new session 2021 and 22. As you all know me very well, but let me introduce myself to you for one more time. I am Shruti Singh Chandel and this year I am going to teach you English. I hope that you and your family are safe and healthy. During this pandemic, education has been presented to you in a new form, new way, and I hope that you are now ready completely for this session also. So, uh, now this is time to have a look of our books. That is, and your first book is English text. This is Sunbeams for English literature, and the second one is your this book Mastering Grammar. Okay, so without wasting our time, we are beginning with the first chapter of English text, that is the three races. And now I'm taking your some time to give you the introduction of this chapter. Okay, so my dear students, this is a story about three different races. Okay, in this story, there is a boy who competes with different people in different races. Okay, I told you three races are there, and the young boy who is one of the participants, and he will participate in that race with the other two competitors or two challengers. Fine. At the end of the lesson, you will get to know how different each race is from the others. आपको पता चलेगा कि किस तरीके से तीनों रेसेस जो थी वो आपस में एक दूसरे से अलग हैं. ओके, सो लेट्स बिगिन विद द चैप्टर. Okay, before beginning the chapter, I just want you to know that please have a pen or pencil in your hand while we are reading the chapter so that you can underline the words which you think that is hard, difficult for you. Okay, so please keep a pen, don't pen, please keep a pencil in your hand. Thank you. An old fable retells the story of a young athletic boy. Fable means a short story conveying a moral, and athletic means a physically powerful and a muscular person. So here is a boy, and he always hungry for success. Okay, for him, winning was everything, and success was measured by such a result. He was very hungry for the winnings and success. He always want that thing. Okay, one day the boy was preparing himself for a running competition in his small native village. Here native means belonging to one by nature. There was a small race in their village, and he was preparing for that competition for himself and two other young boys who were to compete with him. So there were three boys, and they all three were preparing themselves for that race. A large crowd had congregated. So the congregated means gathered. A large crowd had gathered to witness the sporting spectacle. Spectacle means an impressive or a beautiful sight. And a wise old man, upon hearing of the young boy, had travelled far to be a witness. There was a race. The boy and the other two boys were preparing themselves for that race. People were gathered there to watch the race by themselves, and an old man, he came here all the way long to see the race, to be a witness of that race. The race commenced. Here commenced is a verb, and the meaning of commenced is begin. Okay, the race started with the three competitors. Competitors means, you can say that challengers, the person who compete against each other. Very close to the finishing line, but sure enough, the young boy dug deep and called on. Okay, here I underlined called on. Called on is a phrasal verb. As I taught you in the previous classes, a verb and a preposition meet and they make a phrasal verb. Here, called on means to produce a particular quality in yourself, especially by making a great effort. That boy Naturally, he was taking part in the competition, so he gathered energy in himself. He was putting his efforts to win that race. So he called on his determination, strength, and power. He raced faster than the rest and reached the winning line. It means he won. He was first. The crowd was ecstatic. Ecstatic is an adjective here. It means filled with deep joy and happiness. Everyone was there, was very happy. They cheered and waved at the young boy. The wise man remained still and calm. Wise man, the speaker of the chapter, you can say that, or the organizer of that race. The wise man remained still and calm, expressing no sentiment. Sentiment means feeling here. The young boy, however, felt proud and important. He was feeling very proud, and he was considered himself as very important person there. But the wise man was still and calm. Okay. Now here is a question for you. Why do you think the wise man remained still and calm? Okay. Fine. You will get the answer of this question after you complete the chapter. A second race was called, and two new young fit challengers came forward to run with the young boy. Now the second race started, and challengers, as I told you the meaning, challengers, competitors, the person who competing against each other, they are challengers. The race started, and sure enough, the young boy came through and finished first once again. Again, he won the second race also. The crowd was ecstatic again. They were very happy again and cheered and waved at the young boy. The wise man still remained calm. Okay, the wise man was remained calm in the first race also. He was remained calm in the second race also. So the wise man remained still and calm, again expressing no sentiment. It means he was showing no expressions at all. The young boy, however, again felt proud and important. Now the next and the last race. Another race, pleaded the young boy. That young boy was filled with joy, and he shouted, another race, another race. The wise old man stepped forward and presented the young boy with the two new challengers, an elderly, frail gentleman and a blind lady. Now, that wise old man, what he did, he presented. Presented means gave away the young boy with two new challenges. He gave him two new challenges. They were frail gentleman. Frail means weak. Okay. And a blind lady. Okay. What is this? Quiz the young boy. Young boy asked, what is this? This is no race. No, no. This race can't be happen. He exclaimed, race? Said the wise man. Wise man said, yes, race. The race started, and the young boy was the only finisher because he was athletic. He was very capable to win the race. So started. He finished and he won. But the other two challengers left standing at the starting line. The crowd, however, was silent, showing no sentiments towards the young boy. The young boy was puzzled. Young boy was puzzled means he was filled with amazement. You can say that astonishment. Why the people are not happy now? I have won the race again, and now the crowd is not happy at all. Why? What was happened? Why do people not join in my success? He asked the wise old man. Race again, replied the wise man. Wise man said that he do the race again. This time finish together. It means you have to complete the race with your two competitors. Finish together. All three of you finish together, continued the wise man. Wise man said that you all three need to complete the race together. What do you think the boy will do now? Okay, so the young boy thought a little, stood between the frail man and the blind lady, and then took the two challengers by the hand. What did the young boy do? He thought a little and stood between that two challengers, an old man and that blind lady, and he held their hands. The race began, and the young boy walked slowly, ever so slowly, to the finishing line and crossed it. The crowd was ecstatic now and cheered and waved at the boy. The wise man smiled. That organizer, that speaker of the race smiled and gently nodding his head. Nod means lower and raise your head slightly and briefly. The young boy felt proud and important, but he couldn't understand for whom the crowd was cheering. Wise man, I understand not. For whom is the crowd cheering? Which one of us? He wanted to know that we all three won the race. Now, for whom that crowd was cheering? Asked the young boy. The wise old man looked into the young boy's eyes, placing his hands on the young boy's shoulders, replied. What did he reply? He replied softly, Young boy, for this race you have won much more than in any race you have ever run before, and for this race the crowd cheered not for any winner. You all three are the winner, but not this time. The crowd did not cheer for you, it cheered for all three, and especially for you as a winner again and again. It means the crowd cheered for that person who helped the disabled person, who took that two person together with him and helped them to win the race. Now, can I ask you one question? What message does the story give us? Okay, I'll tell you. A real hero is one who helps others to accomplish something. Okay, that boy helped that two person who can't walk because there was a old man and there was a blind lady. He helped them and he made them to win the race. Okay, here are, as you have read the chapter with me, so here are some questions for us. Okay, I and you, we all will do the questions together. Okay, so the first question the young boy was hungry for: A, success; B, the large crowd; C, cheer. As you have read the chapter and I know how you gave the answer in the classes, so the first answer you have given, I think, and I should also give you the answer. So the answer is success. Okay. Next, the boy was preparing himself for A, hockey tournament; B, cricket tournament; and C, running competition. Yes, I know that you know the answer. So the answer is running competition. Okay. Third question. Who were the participants in the third race? A, the young boy and the two other young boys; B, the young boy and the three frail ladies; C, a frail gentleman and a blind lady and the young boy. So the answer is C, a frail gentleman, a blind lady and the young boy. Fourth, for which race did the young boy win the most cheers? Option A, the first race; option B, the second race; option C, the third race. So the answer is the third race. Okay, students. So here are some questions for you. Firstly, we will see the right part. Tick the odd word. It means there are four words and you have to tick the odd word. A, crowd; B, gathering; C, young; and D, mob. Okay, I know that you can do it. So please do it. And here is the first question. What do you learn about the young boy? In the first paragraph, in the beginning of the chapter, there were some qualities of that boy, that he was very muscular, he was very physically powerful, he was means he was very hungry for the success, winning was everything for him. So I know that you can write the answer now you are in 7th class. Okay, question second, how did he win the first race? You read the chapter and now you can write the answer. Third question, this is no race and there are three parts of that question. A, who says this and to whom? B, why does the speaker say so? C, what does the wise man want the young boy to do? Okay, fourth question, race again. Who is the speaker of these words? B, why does the speaker want the race to be held again? Why the speaker want the race to be held again? Okay, because okay, I'm not going to tell you the answer. I know that you can do that answer, but I'll tell you in the brief that the speaker want the race to be held again because that two persons, one was blind and one was old, they stood there on the starting line, and that the person, the boy who won again and again in the first race, in the second race also, he completed his race and he won again, and that two-person stood there on the line. So in this manner you can write the answer. So why does he want to be race to held the race again? Now see what changes did the speaker mention for the next race. Okay, I know you can do it. So please pause the video, note down the questions, and please try to do the answers of these questions. Okay, we have discussed these 5 meanings in the chapter, and now I want that you please consult with the dictionary and write down the meanings of the following words. First, commenced; second, congregated; third, file; fourth, spectacle; and fifth, fable. So, my dear students, in this way we have completed our first lesson, and now you have this chapter, so you can read this lesson anytime. If you want to find the answer, read it again, and please try to write the answers of the questions. It will give you confidence, it will help you to make the answers by yourself. See you again with the next lesson or a new topic. Bye bye. Stay safe. Stay at your home.